Ladies and gentlemen, what is William Ruto's real mission in the US? Because clearly, William Ruto is a man on a mission.
Hello. How are you, my dear?
I'm very well. Very happy to welcome you, and I'm so glad you met our Kenyan staff.
Thank you very much.
Did you take a picture with them?
Maybe we should have.
Wait, take a picture.
We're going to have many
Yes. That's our idea.
Okay.
And one more Kenyan staff.
Yeah, one more Kenyan.
Come on, David, come back. Let's come back. The pictures are a bit wide. Come back.
Thank you.
In this video, I want us to do a critical analysis about the real mission why William Ruto is currently in the United States of America.
The president of Kenya. We have the Olympics here. You know, they do very well in the Olympics, those runners. I don't know what the heck you do with those runners, but they are very good. I've been watching them for a long time. So we have the Olympics coming to the United States. You know that. Thank you very much. And you'll come as our guest. Thank you. And the president of the Council of Ministers of Togo. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But first of all, let us begin by going through the statement which was issued by State House through its spokesperson, Hussein Mohammed. This is what they are saying. Ruto leaves for Washington for historic peace deal and strategic Kenya-US talks. This is what it says here. At the invitation of President Donald J. Trump, President William Ruto departs this afternoon for Washington, D.C. in the U.S. to join President Paul Kagame and President Felix-Tshisekedi in witnessing the historic signing of DRC-Rwanda peace agreement, the most significant breakthrough in addressing the decades of conflict in Eastern DRC. Building on the Nairobi and Rwanda peace process, as well as the joint EAC and SADC initiatives, the Washington signing brings together all key parties and is expected to unlock pathways for disarmament, demobilization, humanitarian access, and long-term stabilization. While in Washington, the president will participate, in engagements aimed at advancing Kenya's strategic interest in trade, investment, health cooperation, and security. He will also witness the signing of Kenya-US Health Cooperation Framework, which shifts the 25-year partnership to a sustainable government-led model aimed at advancing universal health coverage and supporting a self-reliant health system by 2030. In a scheduled engagement, President Ruto will endeavor to outline Kenya's new economic transformation agenda towards a first world economy driven by human capital development, infrastructure expansion, agro-industrial growth, and expanded irrigation through extensive dam construction. He will seek public-private partnership investment in these priority sectors, along enhanced energy security initiative to support the country's long-term development aspirations. That is what they have told us about this particular visit by the president. But personally, I strongly believe that in politics, there must be objective. And those objectives are normally political objectives. In this video, I want us to look at William Ruto's political objectives, which he intends to achieve with this particular trip. Before we get into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And for this particular video, I want to make a request to you guys. Please ensure that before you proceed, press that thumbs up button. And of course, for the Lee gang, please just drop your comment. Ladies and gentlemen, what are some of the political objectives which William Ruto intends to achieve with this trip? Number one, William Ruto is actually seeking for the support of America in 2027. We all know that William Ruto became the president of the Republic of Kenya, courtesy of the direct support from the US. By that time, the president was Joe Biden. The ambassador was Meg Whitman. We all saw how Meg Whitman was physically present at the bombers of Kenya to ensure that William Ruto was declared the president. And immediately William Ruto was elected the president, Joe Biden took over and elevated William Ruto to a very high level. Unfortunately for William Ruto, Joe Biden was defeated by Donald Trump. And Donald Trump changed his approach to politics. He decided that Africa was not his priority. I'm seeing a bit of some shift in his latest approach. So the reason why Ruto has gone out to the US is because he wants that support. Because remember, after the Gen Z protest, William Ruto became very unpopular. The American government got very angry with the president. So I think Ruto is now trying to mend fences again with the US government, with the possibility of now winning their confidence again. Because while in the US, he met with Trump, he met with the vice president, and that's significant politically speaking. That's number one. Number two, I think Ruto is now also trying to build his relationship with the Trump administration after Biden exit. Remember, immediately Trump took over, the first casualty was the former ambassador, Meg Whitman. And of course, it was related to the way Trump was operating. Of course, it's related to the way Biden was operating with Ruto. So William Ruto got confused along the way. In fact, up to today, William Ruto's profile internationally was dimmed since Trump took over. So I think he's now trying to build that relationship again. Because if that relationship were to be built again, I can assure you, what US is concerned about is their interest. Don't be cheated. As long as Ruto will be able to serve their interest, they can easily support him. The reason why Raila Odinga died without becoming the president of Kenya is because the American government really never trusted Raila Amolo Odinga. Number three, which is the most important, is that there is the American interest in Kenya. Kenya is a strategic partner of the US. There's the DRC, there is the Rwanda conflict, that conflict. Kenya has played a key role. So Trump is talking about, if you listen to him, making use of those minerals, which will benefit everybody.
Today, the United States is also signing our own bilateral agreements with the Congo and Rwanda that will unlock new opportunities for the United States to access critical minerals and provide economic benefits for everybody. And we'll be involved with sending some of our biggest and greatest companies over to the two countries. And we're going to take out some of the rare earth and take out some of the assets and pay, and everybody's going to make a lot of money. These are just two of the many new agreements related to mineral supplies that my administration has achieved this year, including with Australia, Japan, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, South Korea, and many other countries. With all of these agreements, we're forging new economic security partnerships that protect the interests of America and our friends and partners, and a core feature of my administration's national security strategy, a big part of which is the tariffs. We're taking in trillions of dollars in tariffs. Nobody's ever seen anything like it, and it's given us really great national security.
So those interests, American interests, will be served right from Kenya. And Kenya will actually be beneficiary. Because you see, the fact that the US can go to DRC and Rwanda and mine minerals, take to the US, it means their interest is the most important thing. The truth of the matter is that as we speak, in this entire world, there is no country as wealthy as DRC. But it's also one of the most underdeveloped countries in the continent. Why? Because of those wealth they have. There's a lot of interest. So the superpowers always make sure that there's no peace. So maybe Trump's approach might be different. He wants to mine the minerals, but still benefit. But the other beneficiary in all this is going to be Kenya, because these things will be shipped, I believe, through Kenya. And lastly, was it last year or this year, William Ruto committed one of the gravest political mistakes, which he will definitely regret. William Ruto went to China. By the time William Ruto was going to China, the Secretary for State, US Secretary for State, Rubio, had planned a visit to Kenya. Then that visit was cancelled last minute. The cancellation of that visit was purely US expressing their dissatisfaction with President Ruto going to China. I think this visit by the president to US could probably be to counter the previous visit to China. I don't know what you think. Maybe if you have a different idea, you can let me know, because I know Rwanda could be one of them, but that's just economic interest, which will benefit more the US, not really President William Ruto and Kenya. I don't know what you think. That's my take. If you've watched this video up to this stage, please in the comment section, just let me know by typing present. Enjoy.